Hello YouTubers, it's been quite a while since my last video, and I apologize for that. And I'm coming at you today with another review of a very nice concealed carry weapon, in my opinion. This is a Ruger SP101 357 Magnum 5-shot revolver. So let's first take a look at it. I've already safety checked it, but I'll do it again for all you people out there that got nothing better to do than wear some kind of liberal agenda and talk about gun safety and gun crap like that. Trust me, I've been around guns my entire life. I know what I'm doing around them. I don't need you telling me what I'm doing right and wrong, because frankly, I don't give a shit. Let's talk about this gun for just a second. It's an all stainless steel, solid revolver, significantly heavier than the Smith & Wesson airweights that shoot 357 Magnums. And because this gun is so much heavier, it's not what I would consider a pocket carry gun by any means. This is more of a belt holster, either inside the waistband or on the belt type gun. And I don't even know if I'd like to carry this. I wouldn't carry this on my ankle at all. Of course, I'm not a big fan of carrying any type of gun on your ankle, period. So what can we say about this gun? I'll start talking about some of the things that I like. Because of the weight of this gun, when you shoot 357 Magnums through it, the felt recoil is very, very manageable, very minimal, and makes this gun to be very controllable whenever you're shooting rapid fire with 357 Magnums. It still stings a little bit, but nothing like one of the airweight J frames from Smith & Wesson does when you're shooting 357 Magnums, because those guns are just downright painful to shoot with 357 Magnums in them. This gun is just kind of slightly unpleasant. If you notice, it's a little bit different. In order to, instead of sliding the thing back, the cylinder release back, you push it in, and then it'll come out. This is the ejector rod. And I want to show you something about this that I found the hard way. If you notice, this is very small in diameter, and when you're practicing reloads or combat reloads, you're supposed to slap that with your hand. And what happens is when you slap it, it forces all your spent shells out. Because this rod is so small, it actually broke the skin in my hand, and the rod pretty much just acted like a needle and didn't go through my hand, but did enough to let me know that I didn't like it and it hurt. So shame on you, Ruger, for doing that instead of making a little bit of a wider of a mechanism there. The trigger, this gun has a nice trigger on it. It is heavy, but it's a double action, single action revolver. What that means is you can shoot it in double action mode, meaning you pull the trigger, which will cock the hammer and let it fall, or you can manually cock the hammer and then touch the trigger and it'll go off. There's some advantages and disadvantages to either way to shooting the gun. Single action will give you a lot more accuracy at longer ranges, but I'll tell you this, for a defensive engagement, you'll never use that single action function. You'll strictly use the double action. In fact, people that usually get these for like their concealed carry will get the model that does not have a hammer on it. It'll be bobbed, or they'll get this model and have the hammer bobbed themselves. Bob just means that they have this exposed part cut down, and that does several things. It makes it to where the gun can only be fired in double action, so you can't cock the hammer, and it also keeps this from like grabbing onto like your shirt or your pants as you draw it from concealment to engage in something. Let's see if I can get you guys to look at the sight picture here. So the sight system, it's a trench style fixed sight. With the standard front serrated ramp post, this black. There's not a lot of visual difference when you're really looking through this, so sometimes this front post is hard to pick up. But the good news is it is pinned. If you see, there's a little pin right there. And so this front sight can be removed, and you can put aftermarket front sights on your gun. That'll allow you to have like night sights or excess big dot combat sights, with whatever you really want that'll fit on there. When I carry this, I usually carry it with Spear Gold Dot 38 specials, and I carry either a speed loader in my right side pocket, or a speed strip in my right side pocket. Not both of them, just one or the other for an extra reload. All in all, Ruger did a good job with this gun. Makes for a great concealed carry piece. It kind of does break down kind of different for a revolver. If you notice, there's a little pin right there. So what you have to do is you have to remove the grips via the screw. There's a little tool in there that you'll put to relieve the spring pressure. Depress this pin, which pushes this out. It's a little latch, and once you do that, you can remove the trigger guard, the trigger, the cylinder, hammer, sear, spring, and rod for a detailed cleaning or any type of gunsmithing, whatever you want to do. I think so. It kind of breaks down a lot like a semi-automatic does, instead of like a traditional revolver. Most traditional revolvers would have a plate right here, a side plate that's screwed in, that you take the screws out and then remove the plate, and you have access to all the different components. All in all, what can I say about this gun? It shoots great. I'm here pretty soon. I'll have some range video of it for y'all. I'll let you see what it's capable of. So if you're considering a nice concealed carry piece, this Ruger SP101 will definitely fit the bill, especially at its price. It's you can find this thing for significantly cheaper than anything you're gonna pay for a Smith & Wesson Airweight for. So if you're considering it, I'd pull the trigger, so to speak, and go ahead and get one. Very nice guns.